from the energy oracle cards, darling. So let's see what's going on. I need to take that selfie focus thing off of her. Angels, what information do you have for Pisces, October 2018? Thank you, darling. All right. That's where they come from here. Whoever that was having an issue with their job and feeling like the world was ending on their ass, they telling you and your friends, your other Piscean fish friends, for those of y'all swimming upstream, you're going to be strong. You're stronger than what you think you are. You have more to offer than what you think you have to offer. It's right here. There's going to be they said there's going to be a happy outcome. Everything that you're going through, this is like you're going through an ending and beginning, right? So they're giving you time to really focus on your inner standing, okay? They want you to really go into taking time out to figure out who you are again, because things have to end in order for these new things to begin. Allow the old to die away, the old to perish in order for this new energy to come in. You can't take everything with you. It's right here. It's right here, baby. Look at this shit. It's like you see. You see. Okay? You will see what needs to be released. Don't try to force stuff to happen. Allow it to just, whatever. Excuse me. You're going through a period of transformation. Allow this to happen is what they're saying. Many of you don't go outside enough. You haven't been eating right. This is what they're telling me right here. You haven't been eating right. It's time for you to really get outside. Get into nature more. Hug a tree. As we talked about earlier, Gaia ain't got time for us. Respect Gaia. Respect Gaia pimping. Respect Gaia. It's right here. A lot of y'all need to get back in tune with your, you need to ground yourself. Ground. There may be times where when it comes to your spirituality, you may be floating on floating in a different dimension. And they're saying bring it down, period. Dolphins and butterflies in the month of October. So what I'm saying here is that with the things that you are going through, you're experiencing enormous change, right? But expect great blessings. Expect a positive outcome. And as long, of course, what you put out is what you get back in most cases, right? Some stuff we put out, we don't get it back, but we needed to go through something else. And sometimes it just wasn't time for us to go through what we thought we needed to experience. Here. You need to know that you are supplied for all of your todays and your tomorrows. Seriously. I remember, I'm just going to say this real quick. I was going, because I ain't never like working for nobody. But I was going through this thing where I needed to find a job, right? And I would always get this card about infinite supply, right? And I remember doubting, not having faith, not trusting in the process, but the nudges that I got from spirit, the dreams that I would have, the automatic writing that I would do, it would all tell me the same thing, like you'll be fine. You got it coming. Just, be patient in this process, whoop, whoop, right? I was like, oh no, woe is me, right? But then when I changed my perspective, changed the way that I look at things, changed the way I was just open and allowing and knowing that anything that I want is mine as long as I tap into that energy, is yours. Because at the end of the day, in the month of October, some of you will be feeling a lot of love. Not just self-love, but it just feels like everything will be working out the way that it should. You're going to see things differently, right? You're going to feel differently. This is true love. I feel like someone that you may have broken up with or had an argument with or some type of dispute in October, going into October, they're going to come back fully changed, whether this is you or them. Someone's coming back fully changed and they just feel like you are the person for them. Like, and they're going to let you know. Somebody going to be sitting at a bench at a park watching kids play and realize this, you're going to have a huge epiphany, a huge aha moment, right? And you're going to realize what it is that you need to take a risk on. It may not make full sense to you. You may not have all of the details, but when you take a risk, you will see that you did the right thing. Because you're a divine channel for healing power. You're a divine channel for, you're just a divine channel for stuff like a healing power. So let's get some clarity on these. Ooh, I hope when I go back to UPS, they ain't full. I gotta mail off these bags. Lying around the corner. What is this? What are these things? When people, places, situations change and you feel like, you were holding on to it and thought that was the end all be all, you need to know that it was time for that shit to go away, okay? Anything worth having is worth waiting for and working for, right? Anything worth having, anything that loves you, if you let it go. And if it come back, it loves you too. Whatever. I just got that from just, this endings and beginnings. Like the way that things used to be in your relationships, your life, or what have you, there's a new beginning for you, a period of transformation. You'll come out blossoming, feeling good, looking good, things working out in your favor. You just have to know that you are supplied for all of your todays and tomorrows, whatever it is that your heart's true desires are. The universe is delivering great love to you. Whatever love is to you. I done seen people in love with inanimate objects. Remember that lady that married a bridge? That was her love. Whatever love is to you. Yep, there it is. Okay, so this endings and beginnings. Some of you are letting go of hope with a certain situation, which is good because you're going through a period of transformation. There are some of you who want to acknowledge your mistakes to an earth sign or a Sagittarius, or they are doing it to you. This is going to be a new beginning for you. Could be a Scorpio or any other water sign. Some of you are grieving about reuniting with a person. Could be a job, whatever. But you're grieving. How long you grieve is going to be on you. Some of you may have been very comfortable with someone and can't understand why things ended the way that they did. And that's the nouns, person, place, situation. Person, places, and things. You just don't understand how things ended the way that they did. You were very comfortable. Some of you were in a space where, oh shit. Some of you are in a space moving into October where you wish that you could turn back the hands of time. You can't relive the past. Can't do nothing but learn from it. Keep memories. Oh, if I could go back. Well, you can't. I ain't trying to be hard on you, but I am. You can't relive. You can't go back. Oh, shit. You can't go back. Earring came out on that. All right, let's see what's going on with the energy oracle. And what information do you have for Pisces? October 2018. See? There it is. Oh my goodness. Woo! Remember that leap of faith. Remember that part right quick. Hold on. All right. So going into October, it's like you have a plan. You know what you need to do, right? But if you don't take action, you know, some of you are worried about what to do, how to move forward. There's some anxiety, some depression, some overthinking, over analyzing shit, fear. Some of you may be fearing losing your home. There's always well, I can't say always because sometimes things happen a certain way. But with that fear, it feels like you're gonna be, when you're off track or you feel off track, you'll get back on track, if that makes sense. Like your ancestors, spirit, celestial beings, whoever, are assisting you in getting back into, you know, getting back in alignment with star player, your higher self. Because I see where even though you are fearing, having all of this fear and anxiety about which way things should go and how they should go, which way they should go, how things should work out, you're going to get back on track. Some of you are releasing an old habit. You're taking action on releasing an old habit, an old emotional way of, just old emotional patterns, false beliefs. You're walking away from things, right? Some of y'all looking back though, but you're walking away. You're leaving behind things that no longer serve you. And I feel like you're going into a meditative state moving into October. And it may scare you a little bit because some of the things, the information and the nudges that you receive, you won't fully understand them, but you will have an aha moment though. There's nothing but bright new beginnings for you. Some of you are writing about your pain. You're writing about, because this is going to help people. That's why, sometimes I put my business out in the streets. If I feel like it can help somebody, shit. Some of y'all doing that, writing a book. It feels like you're going to go into research mode, gathering here, but you'll be stuck a little bit. You'll be stuck because sometimes you'll get to a space, your ego start fucking with you, and you'll start comparing yourself to other people, what they got, how they do things. Either this is you or somebody around you. But it's a feeling of lack. That's all it really is, a feeling of lack. I've put so much effort into this, and I've done this, and I went to school this long for this, and how dare them, give a millennial my damn job, right? Or, it just, that's just what it feels like. And this is going to cause some stress. But what I see is that you will be going into a period of self-love, nurturing yourself, really taking matters into your own hands, because you got some beauty coming in, a beautiful new beginning. Your self-esteem will kick back up. Some of you may even be having some issues with, there may be some domestic violence here, and you took some time away, unsure of which way to go or how to go, but your self-love is coming back in October here. Some of y'all gonna be out by some water and see some type of spirit. Don't be scared. I feel like there's the stork bringing y'all a baby. Who having a baby? One of the housemates that I did some work for told me they got pregnant. When I did the reading, the person was like, yeah, I don't see that happening. But then they hit me up the other day and was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I'm like, we pregnant. I was happy. We pregnant. All right. So it does feel like, there may be some stress around fertility or some stress around having a child, but the child is being born in the month of October. Someone's stressing about this being revealed, about this child being born, but overall it may even be some complications, but you'll be fine. This is a healthy baby. This is a special baby. Everybody know that they children are special, yes. But this is a very special child. Yep, maybe pregnant by a Leo. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying here that you're going to have to take charge of the situation moving forward. Whatever this is, this book deal, um, the installation of a jacuzzi, really? What, really? Your creative endeavors overall, though. It feels like some of you will be in a space of not really being open to um, not being open to new ways of looking at things, conception of new ideas, because you'll be so wrapped up and tied up in your head. You will be feeling driven on where you are, if that makes sense. But you won't be allowing any new information to come in right off the bat, because you'll have your mind, you'll have a laser focus, so you'll have your mind set on what it is that you want to do and how you want to do things moving forward. Ooh, excuse me. You will be mastering your emotions. I told you, look, riding the chariot of ascension, the Merkaba, but you will be mastering your emotions in the month of October. Some of y'all are cutting off a fire sign that you just got pregnant by. Really, this what we doing in 2018? As hard as it is to have keep a man around, you just gonna cut him off. Whatever, that's your business. I can understand though. I couldn't stand. Woo, hormones, baby. Them pregnant hormones, a whole different level. Like for real. It's a whole other level of emotion. All right. When it comes to matters of the heart, some of you may be feeling like you are confined or tied up in a situation with someone new coming into your life. You don't know which way to go or how to go about things with this person. What the fuck is that? So you will rely solely on spirit. You will be walking through the door of spirit as well. You'll be feeling empowered. Okay? This shit came out twice. These are the same cards. The chariot and this victory card are the same cards. So anyways, that's a lot of power, right? That's a lot of spiritual work. Walk through the door of spirit. Communicating with spirit. Some of you may feel as though you don't look. I really feel like you are going to be in your head a lot in October. And it's only, this is a mental confinement, right? You just feel, like since you don't know what your next move is or how you want to move forward, for those of you opposite of being driven, focused, and mastering your emotions, there are others who may feel like they are tied up in a situation here where they can't move forward. They don't know how to move forward. But there's a time to move and a time to be still. Sometimes you have to relax in the process. It's just not time for you to get up and do certain things that you want to do. There's a huge spiritual connection between you and someone else. Let's see who it might be. Feel like you can't get out this shit. Let's just all tied up. Allow things, go with the flow. Allow things to unfold naturally. Someone that you possibly broke up with, or you just feel as though. Let me see what they're telling me. You're either waiting for someone to make a move or you want to make a move on someone here, but you don't know if they'll take you back. See, that's that endings and beginnings again. You don't know if they'll take you back or this is them feeling like this of you towards you. There's a huge spiritual connection, like I said, between the two of you. It's a divine union. But someone wishes that they could turn back the hands of time. There's a coming together of sorts, and the other person is just full of all of this mental conflict. Like, you did this and you did that. I can't take you back. I don't want you back. It's probably that pregnant person. Pregnant people be sticking to their guns. Me and the baby tired of your shit. Whatever. The baby ain't even here. Talk about it. Here's the thing, y'all. By the end of the month, when you feel like you don't know which way to go or how to go, you will eventually feel empowered. You will eventually walk through the door of spirit and be more open and allowing, getting your juju back here. because you'll get back on track, like I said earlier. But you will have a huge download. There will be a clear knowing here of which way to go moving forward. This your crown chakra, your connection to your higher self. Really seeing things for what they are, not in this damn hologram ass matrix. We don't know what the truth is. Am I even really here? I had one of those moments earlier too. I was walking around, I'm like, am I even here? Whatever. Sometimes you don't feel like, it's like you outside of yourself looking. I can't explain this shit. Yeah, so ending October here. Some of you will have a new job. You will move away from something new in finances. It's like you will get some help from a friend on these finances. Things will work out for you. But you're going, like I said, you're going through a rite of passage. It's 380, y'all. Can y'all please like the video? Please, thank you. You're going through a rite of passage. Mental clarity. It's like you're moving away from the old into the new, right? This getting redundant, so that's why I'm finna go. You're detaching from your old ways. Some of you may even be barely getting by. There's some help coming from a close friend that may be an Aries or a Taurus, any earth sign, because there's a lot of earth right here. So it's a lot to do with money. Some of you may even feel like having to get a loan or get something from this person is like begging. It's not. Let folks help you. You know, sometimes people be like, oh, no one is helping me. You ain't accepting help. You won't help from who you want from, and the angels ushering in all this help for you, and you won't help from who you want it from. That ain't how this work. Don't do that. Some of you may be relocating or moving on with an earth sign. I just feel like by the end of the month, there's going to be a cause for celebration. Things are really going to work out for you, become more balanced. You may be dealing with a Libra, any air sign, but I get a lot of Taurian energy, Cancer, any water sign. Someone's coming in to usher in some positive energy for you, with you. Like I said, it could be the Aries or the Taurus. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing here that you will, there's an offer coming in that will help you to really get back on the good foot, see things differently. But you have to go through all this other shit, allow things to end in order for new things to begin. Somebody want to help you, take the help. The hell? It feels like someone may be taking the food from, I'm gonna go. Okay, so this is probably why the baby mama or the baby daddy tripping. Child's father, child's mother. Someone may be feeling like they're being robbed. Like they feel like you're doing more for this person than you do for me. That type of shit. And that's, hey, if you want to tell folks how they should treat you and all of that, but they doing what they feel like they want to do with their money or with their time, that's their business. You need to move on. It's right there. Somebody yep. Asking for more than what a person has to offer by the end of the month. This could be somebody asking you or you asking somebody. But at the end of the day, it just feels like it's up and down. But you do have beautiful new beginnings. There's a lot of Leo energy in there. The Sun card came out. A lot of light will be reflected on all of the work that you've done. A lot of insight. Beautiful new beginnings, like really. You'll be resourceful moving forward. All right, y'all. What we naming this? I love you too. I hate that I won't be able to read y'all comments later. What What is YouTube doing? Hey, baby. Thank you, baby. DTWJ Life. Erica Badu is a Pisces? I would have never known. Oh, what about out with the old M? Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and do endings and beginnings because that's really what it's about. I didn't know that we from the same place. I didn't know that she was a Pisces though. Oh, Rihanna's a Pisces too. You know they got the same eyes. Now that you said that. South Dallas, Texas. It really is bright beginning, Sierra. I'm an eyes person. You right. Pisces do normally have nice eyes. I was in love with a Pisces when I was a very young person. Tanya, Tanya, don't come